guys, so in this video I am sharing with you what I do when my hair is extremely tangled and matted, when I need to moisturize my hair and get those knots out. So if you are interested, make sure you continue to watch because this video is chock full of tips and tricks on how to detangle your matted hair. Okay, so this is kind of what my hair is looking like now that I've taken it down. It's not horrible. When I did this video the last time, and this is leading me to my first tip. My video I did the last time, people were like, your hair's not even that tangled, it's not very matted. I'm sharing with you guys the techniques and using my hair as a demonstration because my first tip is don't allow your hair to get that bad to where it's a big, frizzy, matted ball. If you're there already, it's okay. It's okay, I'm gonna help you. So my first tip is not to let your hair get that bad, okay? But let's say you did, because that's probably why you're on this video. The first tip, I've shared this before, and every time I share it, people are like, wow, that's like a game changer. I didn't really realize that. So it's to finger detangle your hair while it's dry, okay? Because when you wet your hair, it really clumps the hair together and the hair becomes like one, where you can easily separate it when it's dry, okay? So how you kind of, wow, okay, so back here it's a little crazy. Simply, you guys, to finger detangle, what you want to do ideally is start from the bottom and separate your hair. Yes, when you do this, your hair is going to get frizzy, but it's okay because actually when your hair is wet, it's a little bit more fragile and you don't want your hair to break. And when you are detangling your hair, and let's say you let your hair get really bad, you guys, it can cause some damage. So just, you know, be gentle. If you have an area that is bad, which is kind of underneath area for me is where it gets pretty bad. So what you can do is take any oil you have, any kitchen oil, any oil, olive oil, coconut oil, or if you have a hair serum, like I have here, the Pure Regrowth Serum from Curl Mix. This is the hemp seed oil in the hair growth formula. Any oil you have, you can put that on your hair. On your dry hair, you're not moisturizing, you're using the oil to help you detangle, okay? Because you don't want to add water, like I said. Use an oil and it'll help you break apart your hair. And you'll be surprised, you might have a huge mat, but really once you break it down, get into there, the mat isn't that big. For me personally, I just like to get out the big knots that I know are going to be a problem later. So I'm gonna get the back of my head back here where I have some knots and some mats in the back of my head. I'm going to just finger detangle those out, and if I need to, I will use some more oil. Now, my next tip, I know some of you aren't going to really like, but I'm just going to be honest with you. If you find that your hair gets tangled a lot and it's almost hard to manage because it's so tangly, I would reevaluate. When was the last time you've had a trim? Sometimes if your hair is dry and matted at the ends, it will be because you have some damage you need to cut out. You need your fresh ends. Your hair, it's usually, for me, definitely a sign of a trim is needed. I know some of y'all ain't going to like that, but it's very important that you take care of your hair. So that could be the culprit as well. Also, make sure you guys are protecting your hair when you're sleeping, when you're lying around. I know it's quarantine, but if you're lying on the couch, throw on your bonnet, put on a satin pillowcase, do something to protect your hair because believe it or not, these knots and stuff can definitely cause some damage, so we don't want that. So what I'm personally going to do is I had some edge control and some styler around the top of my head because I ended up, you know, when it's wash day but you don't want to wash and you put it up in a bun, I have some product right here. So I'm going to use the oil to help break it up just so that when I get in the shower, it will just melt the product out. this is what my hair is looking like right now, which I'm not mad at. It's not too bad. It'll do. So what I'm going to do is get in the shower. I will do a voiceover, but share with you guys the next tip of how I detangle in the shower. So here you should have at least gotten out the huge mats, okay? The big knots that you think a comb or a brush, whatever detangling tool you use, will have a hard time getting through, okay? Okay, so I am starting out with my hair dry with the oil that I finger detangled. I personally just shampoo like normal. I shampoo my roots. And that's kind of like the same step that I do all the time, whether I'm trying to detangle or not. The shampooing is the same. So now when it comes to conditioner, I'm sure you guys know how to apply your conditioner. I apply it to the areas that need a little bit more TLC, which is, for me, it's the middle of my hair. And then I do apply conditioner to my roots. That's just a personal preference. And then I go back in with my conditioner and make sure I saturate those ends because we want healthy ends. So that's what I do in the shower. And of course, I let my conditioner sit for a little while, make sure my conditioner is helping to really soften my hair. And then what I do in the shower, if my hair isn't too bad, what I do next is I will detangle in the shower. This is if my hair isn't that bad. If this is going to take a long time to detangle, I don't do this in the shower. I wait till I'm out of the shower. But that is pretty much what I do in the shower. So I just wanted to throw this bit in really quickly, but I'm sure you guys know this part, right? Okay guys, so I have wrapped my hair in my frizz-free microfiber hair towel. If you're using cotton towels, that's a no-go. You do not want to use cotton towels. They cause friction and will make your knots and tangles worse. So for me, my hair is still a little bit tangled. I didn't get all the knots out in the shower just because there was a section that was really tangled. So after my shower, I'm going in with a detangler. So I'm using this combing cream, but one thing you can do is you can put some water and conditioner in a spray bottle, spray that in your hair. A conditioner that has amazing slip is Aussie Moist, but you can use whatever conditioner you have too, whatever leave-in conditioner. If it's good for detangling, like if on the bottle it says it's good for detangling, I would recommend you use that for detangling your hair. So what I'm gonna do is actually take my hair and apply my detangler, which is this combing cream, which is very, very thick and buttery. My hair really, really likes it. Applying it really to the areas that have the knots and the tangles, which is like the middle of my hair. I'm going to let this sit. So actually, I'm going to, you can either just like tie it in a bun. I'm gonna tie it in a bun and put on a shower cap to really keep my hair wet, because I like to style my hair wet, but also this helps gives your hair a little bit of boost of moisture. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup and then I will come back to you guys, but that should definitely be enough time for me to go ahead and move to the next step of detangling. So let me put this on and I shall be good to go. I'll see you guys when I look a little cuter. So I'm back and I'm going to begin to just detangle my hair. So I'm going to take it down. Now, this part should be very simple, but for those that don't know, I'm going to show you how you should be detangling curly hair, because you want to make sure you're doing it correctly. Otherwise, you're just going to make it worse. So, okay. Now, like I said, let me do this section. This was a section I had trouble with when it came to detangling. So what you want to do is section your hair in small sections. These sections are going to depend how thick your hair is, how tangled your hair is, all of that. My hair isn't too tangled right now because I did do some of it in the shower. Okay, then you're going to take your detangling tool, whatever tool you use, a brush, a comb, a wide tooth comb, a pick, whatever. You basically want to start at the ends, and then once the ends are detangled, you work your way up higher and higher and higher. Okay? And you want to be patient. Yes, sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it doesn't go as this smoothly, which is only because I've detangled some of it already. And once you kind of get your technique down, find what tools and stuff works well for you, you will definitely be able to detangle your hair a lot easier, like this. And if you need to apply more water, you can. If you need to apply more of your leave-in conditioner, you can. If you need to just go in with some oil all over again and you need to rewash, then so be it. Okay, well, I need to fix my parting, but you guys, my hair is now completely detangled, and I hope I gave you some valuable tips, some tricks on how you can detangle your hair. Now, one thing I will quickly touch on is when your hair is really tangled, or if you've gone a long time without detangling your hair, shed hair is pretty, like, the shed hair might be a lot, especially compared to what you're used to seeing if you've gone a long time without washing. So I will link the video down below of how I talk about how much shed hair I lose. Is it normal to lose a lot of hair and all that? Because especially when you're detangling, you might notice, oh my gosh, I'm losing a ton of hair. So now I'm going to move on to my style, you guys, but this is how I have detangled my hair and the process that I do, the extended process, what I do when my hair is really tangled. Because obviously I don't do this every time because I try not to let my hair get this bad. So if you guys like this video and want more curly hair tips, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. I quickly wanted to jump in and share with you that I have created an online course for those of you who need just a little bit of extra help regarding your hair care journey, because I am breaking down the basics of naturally curly hair. If you want to check it out, I actually have a few previews up that you can check out that are for free. I have a 50% off coupon code now if you guys would like to apply it when you sign up, because believe it or not, I have been doing YouTube for a very long time. So I condensed 5 years of knowledge and my curly hair journey into a basics course available now. So in this course, I'm giving you a step-by-step detailed tutorial walking you through every single step on the basics of curly hair. So no, I'm not going to be shoving products down your face, telling you what you need to buy. I'm hopefully going to be able to give you the tools to master your own hair and help you embrace your naturally curly hair.